Hey, it's Tuesday tea time with Dorarena, and I want to welcome all our first time viewers and those that will be watching the replay. And I want to say thank you to all those that have been supporting Tuesday tea time and WOW, which is Women of Wisdom. This is our first Tuesday of 2025. Okay, let me share this with you because I want to share Happy New Year's 2025. Wishing you a new year brimming with fresh hopes, newfound joys, and exciting beginnings. So may you walk in wisdom 2025 and experience bountiful success. Okay. That's from Dorarena. Yes. Okay, so you know how I do. Those that have been with us, let me put this up here so you can have information at the bottom about who we are and what we do. And we are a nonprofit organization. We are here for you to bridge the generational gap between the younger and the older generation, talking about preteen to seasoned women in their 70s and 80s. All right, go, my seasoned women. Yes. And okay, I can't leave you out. My preteen and my young ladies adore you. Yes. And love spending time with you because I learned so much from you. Okay. So we're bridging that generational gap to empower with practical wisdom and confidence so that we can uh, change this generation and future generations. How about that for the benefit of all generations? All right. Tuesday tea time we're doing. Okay. Now let me share my tea with you because you know this is just what I do. Okay, so I'm doing toasted coconut almond bark. I've been doing that for a while because that is one of my favorite. I do put a little milk in my tea and honey. If you never tried it before, don't knock it unless you tried it. All right, that's wisdom. Tea time. Mm, mm, that's good. I need to stir that up a little bit so my honey can blend in well. Yeah, let's give it another go. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay, listen, I hope that you have your cup with you tonight, whatever you choose as a beverage, and fill your cup up with lots of wisdom tonight. All right, you know, knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is powerful. Let's get to our wisdom topic is stay focused. Okay, let's start out the year with stay focused. Okay, that's our wisdom topic. And our first slide is distractions may seem important, but they only divert our focus. Committing to our goals can help eliminate any potential regrets. Our efforts will not betray the results. That's good. Your efforts will not betray the results. So, whatever you do, put forth the energy that it takes to stay focused. Okay. So, here, let's go to a quote. You know, I like to share quotes, and I got two of them tonight because you know, really talking about focus. We could do a part two on this one because this is such a vital subject. Because once we learn to concentrate and focus, oh my goodness, it will change the trajectory of our lives and all the benefits that come out of just learning how to focus and concentrate. And we'll get to some of that so I don't get ahead of myself. Okay, well, the successful warrior is the average man. I had to input women in there with laser-like focus. That's Bruce Lee. Okay, so you know what? You don't have to be uh, this great person that's got these great skills and high IQ and, just totally outstanding. We're talking about the average man with the laser like focus. Those are the people that will be successful. Okay. So let's move to our next slide and let's talk about some of the things that hurt our focus. Because you know what? It's good to be balanced, and you got to know the positive and the negative. Okay, because you can't change stuff if you don't even know it need to be changed, and the things that need to be changed are negative. Okay, so a nugget. Okay, factors that hurt focus. One, distractions disrupt concentration. Okay, so these things are real, and distractions, this is the result of distractions. They disrupt consecration. And consecration, when consecration is disrupted, you can't focus, you can't think right, you're foggy in the brain. Okay, so that's important. Number two is inadequate sleep diminishes mental clarity. Now, most of us probably already know that. Some of the younger people may not know that, but you need to get your proper sleep. Okay, it's very important, because you know what, while you're asleep, your body is what's the word that I want to use, rejuvenating, and you need that every night to be energized for the next day. If you start losing your sleep, come on, you're not going to be able to concentrate, because that's important. Sleep is important. It wouldn't be a part of our lives if it wasn't important. So don't be that person that you know stay up when you need to get into bed. Just obey your body, go to bed so that you can have clarity of mind. Number three, lack of exercise, lower energy level. You know what? You got to have energy to focus. Did you know that? So did you know that when you exercise, it boosts your energy? So we need to have the energy to help us to be able to focus. Okay. Now, some of y'all know this. Number four, poor diet affects brain function. You know what you eat? Poor diet, yes, it will affect your brain function. Okay. Hey, Cynthia. Thank you. So we want to make sure that we eat right. I don't know who this is for. Put those chips down. Okay. Someone told me one time, and this works. If you're going to eat them, put them in a bowl. Okay. Put them in a bowl. Don't eat them out of the bag, because then you'll end up eating the whole bag. And as you get older, you can't afford to do that. So put them in a bowl and just eat what you have in a bowl, so that you cannot mess up your brain function. All right. Our next slide says focus experiences can improve our ability to recall information, important information. Learning to concentrate requires energy, just like I was saying, much like building muscles, and it helps our brain think more clearly. Okay, so there's some exercises that we can do to help us to have a focused mind. Okay, I'm trying not to get ahead of myself because there's some things that I do that helps keep my brain fired up. Because one thing I'm gonna give you a clue on is cinnamon. Cinnamon, not store-bought cinnamon. I'm talking about fresh cinnamon at a um, new a health store. That's what I'm trying to think of. A health store. You get pure cinnamon and start taking at least maybe a tablespoon a day, or putting it in your breakfast on your toast or whatever. It will help your memory. Okay. So that's something that you can do. Okay. So focus training. We all need this. One, avoid multitasking. Okay. Now, you already know us. Okay, women, us females, we are multitaskful people. And we have to learn how not to do that. And it's so easy to just fall into that category. I heard somebody say this one time, that the reason why, if a man goes into a business, or, like a restaurant or something like that, they focus on one thing, because they can't multitask, but they focus on one thing, and that's the reason why they're so good at what they do, because they already know how to do that. Us, we're multitasking, and I mean, you can get good at that, but you're losing the ability to learn how to concentrate on one thing at a time. And that's important. I've been working on that. Number two, brain games. That's what I couldn't wait to get to. I don't know if you ever heard of Lumosity, but it's a brain game, and you can do it for free. And it will help, with memory, spatial, cognitive thinking skills, abilities, things like that. It will improve, how your brain function. The other one is called Elevate, and that's another one that I do to help keeping your brain sharp. And that's very important, because that's the reason why a lot of people lose the abilities that they have, because they get caught up in all these other things, distractions that are not worthwhile, and spend more time on that than they do improving your brain functions. Those things are important. So you can do crossword puzzles, memory games, and chess will increase our ability to concentrate and improve cognitive skills. So that's a good way to start out 2025. By the time you end 2025, guess what? Your brain gonna be sharp. And that's what you want. Let's do the next slide. Okay, 3, limit our time on projects and take breaks to refresh. Okay, so we need to learn to limit our time. Okay, I'm going to spend so much time on this project, then I'm going to take a break, because we need a break. You can't just wear yourself out doing things. You have to learn to take a break. Come on. Now you think about it. If you're working an 8-hour job, they give you 2 breaks and a lunch, because they recognize that those things are important. And so if you're doing a project of your own, or any type of project, you need to take a break to refresh, because sometimes when you refresh, you get new ideas. Okay, we talking about being innovative. Okay. That stuff All what you do makes a difference. Okay. So, control over our daily schedule can help us feel more confident in achieving our goals. Okay. Because if we are scheduling our day out, we got control over it, then we're able to do what needs to be done, and we're not flopping all over the place like a fish out of water. Okay. Next, the ability to focus. This is my last quote. The ability to focus is a defining characteristic of successful individuals. That is Brian Tracy, which is a motivational speaker. Okay, so the ability to focus is a defining character of successful individuals. Okay, so you want to make sure that you put these things into practice. Start out with baby steps. Don't start trying to push, too hard or do too much at one time. Okay. Because that's all about focusing too. All right. So let me put this back up here so you'll know that my wishes for you this new year is fresh hope, new found joys, and exciting beginnings. Okay, may you walk in wisdom 2025 and experience bountiful success. Okay, and Dorarena loves you, and I always tell you this: walk in wisdom, my friend. All right, all 2025.